Breakthrough Harris. Dr. Harris, are you there, sir?
Hey, I'm here. Thank you very much. It's a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure to be part of this historic call. And thank you very much for those kind words. And again, my friend, if you're here, you are here on purpose. You are about, my friend, to be blessed. I spoke a message God gave me a few weeks ago on sweatless, sudden, supernatural breakthrough, favor, and increase. And that's where this whole concept, my friend, I was introduced to. And so that's what we're going to be presenting. So thank you again for having us. So we actually have the CEO, Mr. Delano Steinacker, and also, of course, my Batman and Robin. Well, I got Dr. Breakthrough and Howard here. I'm the guy that does the stuff, and he's the guy that does the techie stuff. So how's that? So, but thank each and every one of you. You're going to learn today how to hire your money to work for you. You're going to learn about a concept that January the 10th, I hired $1,500 worth of digital employees called WeeTwo, right? So WeeTwo.live is the website, and but I call them digital employees because they work for me 24/7. As a matter of fact, what you're going to learn about today won't compete with anything that you're doing. It's actually going to enhance, enable, and empower you to do whatever you do better. I'm talking about something that's hands-free. I'm talking about something that will be on autopilot. So January the 10th, $1,500. February 16th, I get a call from Carol Hudson, who's the director of operations, director of outreach. She says, Dr. Breakthrough, have you looked at your account? And I said, well, no, ma'am, I forgot the website. I've been so busy trying to open up doors, television shows and magazine, radio, interview. I said, I haven't even, she said, well, look at it. And when I looked at it, it was $9,444.10. I was like, this is my money? She said, yes. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't even, I mean, like seriously. And she said, but wait a minute, it's going to get a little better. I said, what do you mean? There's something called dropping to zero, and they'll get into that. But I just want to tell you this. When it drops to zero, it goes up exponentially. She said, see, after all those zeros, there's a 9-4. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, when that hits 9-9, it's going to drop a zero and your account's going to really go up. And she said, it'll probably happen in the next couple hours. I was like, really? Hour and a half later, she called me back. She said, have you looked at your account? I said, well, no, ma'am. I looked at my account. Now, remember the same account that started with only $1,500 on January 10th. By February 16th, which is my oldest son, Joshua's birthday, he's a Marine second-degree black belt spoken word artist. So I'll never forget that date. But that was $9,444 around about 4 o'clock. And then an hour and a half later, she calls me back and I looked and it went to 14,400. I was like, oh my goodness. You talk about a breakthrough. I said, oh my goodness. I said, this is incredible. Wait a minute. So while I'm free doing my breakthrough stuff, I'm doing all this, I was like, so this has been working behind the scenes. And I said, this is great. Well, there's a lady named Molly who had called me 2 weeks after I purchased my appreciating asset, these WeeTwos. And she said, Doc, I know you do all kind of stuff. What are you doing that you're not telling me about, but I don't have to recruit, I can't. She said, I'm messed up right now. This one business, they owe me money. I was like, yeah, they owe me too. She said, do you have something that's no recruiting? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, but I don't understand everything other than I'll be speaking for them, training for them, whatever else. And I said, but I'm gonna put you on the phone with a lady that'll help you. Well, she literally purchased $640 worth. Actually, she started with $240 and it grew so much in 2 days, she added 400 more. So $640. And so her account, remember when my account hit that 9,000, hers was at 3,100. When my account, that zero dropped and it went up to 14,000, hers went up to 5,700. She called me screaming. She's like, oh my goodness, thank you for telling me about this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She said, and think I never had talked to one person. She said, I haven't done one single thing. She said, I almost feel guilty. She said, as a matter of fact, I got to tell everybody about this. And so I just want you to know that as of today, her account, after her pulling out $3,000, her account is now, are y'all ready? At $33,000. She's like, out of this world excited. So all I can tell y'all is that my four figures in, get this now, the day is my 51st day, my four figures in 51 days turned into six figures after pulling out five figures. Now figure out that one. So I want you to hear from the guy, Dell. I said, man, I've never been to a place where, I said, in crypto, where you put your picture up, your wife's picture, I mean, your phone, the phone number to the office, you got the where it's located. He said, Doc, we're not here to hurt anybody. We're here to help and empower people. I'm not going anywhere. And so I want people to know who I am. So this guy, I mean, he and I get along together. You know why? Because he's straightforward. He's a guy who loves God. He loves people. And he's made a lot of money, and he could just be relaxing. But he decided he's got a passion. He's got a purpose. Now, it's really big tied into animals. And I'm not big into animals per se. I'm big into trying to help my people, right? But what's his, that's for helping animals and people as well. I do the people part, and of course, helping churches and different people. And if you're like I am, my friend, anything, I'm so busy, it's like, I don't have time for this time. But if it's something that's hands-free on autopilot, if it's something, my friend, I can set it and forget it. And I give this last story, we're going to turn him loose. And I worked with a lady, I worked with a gentleman last Tuesday. He started with $1,500. His $1,500 turned to $2,500 in less than 48 hours. So I showed him how to pull out his money, because you could pull out part or all anytime you want. And literally, I showed a person right before this meeting, and it took us 2 minutes. Bam, the money was in their account, in their MetaMask, their BNB was there. So he took out his $1,500. Now again, less than 48 hours. He started with 15, pulled out 15, had 982 left. I said, technically, you got almost $1,000 left. That's all house money. And Dell doesn't teach HODL like everybody else. He teaches, let it go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, pull out your initial, and just let the rest go. And as that goes, skim a little bit off. I was like, man, I love this guy's integrity. I just love that. I just love that. And so this guy, who that happened to, he's like, Doc, I can't believe this. And I said, well, let me shock you a little bit. What if you put $15,000, you'd have bought $15,000 worth of this appreciating asset called WeeTwo's. You could have pulled out 15,000 and had 10 left. If you'd have put 150,000, purchased that much, you'd have pulled out 150,000. Now they'll show you, they'll do it all in one time, how to do it. But anyway, you still have 100,000 left. He said, Doc, I'm calling you next week. I got to get some more. So at any rate, so I want you to hear the man. I call him the brother like no other. I call him the master of disaster. Can't say it no faster. Too strong to be weak, too sweet to be sour. He can't take credit. It's all God and his wife Melissa's power. So Delano, take it over, my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Dr. Stan. It's always fun to follow you as an actor. You should let me lead and then you bring it up. So I am just honored. I'm astonished. I'm looking around at all the faces that are here, and I'm just astonished, and I'm honored. I'm honored to have an opportunity to explain what we're doing. Now, listen, most of you have been involved in projects and tokens and things in the past, and a lot of them have promises. But none of them have the backing. None of them have.
Wait a minute, Dale, I forgot. There's one company that owes me $7.5 million. I got it in crypto, but I just can't touch it. And that's not even my wife's account, my children's account. I got another one, $2.4 million worth crypto that I can't pull out, can't touch. And so this is so totally different of what you're doing. And again, for those who are part of also.
They rug pulled you.
Yeah, rug pull, right. But with yours, I'm telling you, one day I put like 50 to check it out, and then 2,000 next, and then $1,000 a couple of days. I was like, well, this is crazy. So anyway, I just want to make sure I set that stage so people can understand what he's talking about, and what he's doing is not about some pie in the sky stuff you can't touch and get a hold of. As a matter of fact, right before this call, a lady that had $1,100 13 days ago, it's $7,700, and we just showed her how to pull out that initial money in 2 minutes, and she's like, oh my goodness. So again, take it away, and then we're going to have Howard as well.
Well, I'll give you a follow-up on that for the whales that may be listening, or the whales that are about to start their journey as we lose zeros to get to our mission, the project. We have a gentleman right now that put in a couple $1,000s about 105 days ago, and he's got a nice residual. but he's working with the company because he wants to pull out $100,000 to start his business, the dream he's had all his life. He had a few $1,000s, he put it and risked it in WeeTwo, and 105 days later, he wants to pull out $100,000. And I told him, I said, thank you for calling the outreach and working with us to help you mitigate the fees to get your money out, but you can take it all at once, $100 an hour, whatever you want. He said, I can right now push a button and take all 100 grand out. I said, yeah. You're going to hurt the price for people for a few days, and you're going to pay a 20% tax on that. So if you want the extra 20 to make you 100 instead of your 180, let's work on setting you up on a way to pull your money out over the next couple of days, and it won't hurt the community. It won't hurt the residual, but in 3 days, you'll have your 100 grand in your bank account. He said, God bless. And we're on our way to just all we're doing is setting him up so he's removing it logically and sensibly instead of, oh, I've got 100 grand, boom. But he can do that. And he's still left with $50,000 and he's going to let that grow. But he has dreamed for 13 years of starting this business. And instead of trying to do it on a few thousand, he's now buying the Bobcats, the trailers, the trucks, the tools, and everything he wants, because now he's pulling out a massive residual. And we've got 5 more zeros before it gets tough. Now, what I mean by that is right now is the time that there are still going to be more WeeTwo millionaires or beyond. Once we get to a penny, then you're going to have to trade the hard path to a dime. But getting those next 5 zeros is going to be faster and easier than you'd imagine. So what Dr. Stan is talking to you about set it and forget it. Yes. Yes. Or trade and do cost averaging and build your stack. But one of the things I find joyful is, I'm telling you, this company and this 501c3 that rides on this company to do our charitable works, it cannot do it without trading. I don't want people to hold. I want you to either cost average trade or get to a point where you're 2x, 5x, 7x, and pull out your original money. So now you're on house funds. You're riding on house money. It's all free. Everything is profit to you. And then you can sell the peaks. And when it dips down, buy the dip, and you will build more and more and more WeeTwos. So if you just want to hodl, as they say, I like to say hold because I'm a ancient stock trader. We hold, we don't hodl, but same thing. If you want to hold, that's fine, because the way our contract works is every trade is adding tokens into everybody's wallet. So your WeeTwo balance will always keep growing more and more trading, no matter who's involved. If Robin brings 5 people in, everybody gets a share of that. If Bishop brings in 1,000 people, everybody gets a share of that. And your WeeTwo tokens will continue to grow. And at any point, ladies and gentlemen, at any point, whatever you've bought is your money. You pull it all out anytime. You don't have to qualify, diddly dink. It's your money. You put it in, you take it out. And I am working diligently hard in the background to make sure that the liquidity is there. Every founding member, all of our liquidity is locked. 3% of our liquidity is already burned to the burn address. That means it can never be removed. Once we had our first liquidity burn out of our contract, WeeTwo will always trade. if the blockchain, if crypto is still there, WeeTwo will still be trading. I have made this thing permanent. And we have 95% of our liquidity is locked, 3% is burned. At the end of about 30 months from now, it will be 92% burned and right around 4% locked. Because I have a commitment to keep this thing going on and on and on, way past a penny. But our first goal is a penny. In the next 24, 48 months, we have the tokenomic plan to do so. We have the burn structure to do so. And anyone getting in now has the chance to lose all your money or become a WeeTwo millionaire. Depends on how you do it, how you play it. And those are your due diligence and your mission plan. Dr. Stan, may I hand it over for any questions?
Well, yes. Also, we're going to have Howard actually walk him through a few things as well. But yeah, let's have a few questions. I'd like to ask the first, when you say burn, what exactly does that mean? And do you want to tell the story of where this WeeTwo came from real briefly? Like that WeeTwo, what does that mean?
After a divorce decade ago, way past a decade ago, I was alone and I had a dog named Winnie. I got her from Winn-Dixie because she was an orphan puppy being given away, and I took her in. We spent about 2 years together and she got pregnant and she passed away in birthing. I used to vet tech years ago, so this is one of the affinities I have for the veterinarian field. But I was able, with nothing but tears running out of my eyes, to remove the rest of the puppies that she could not do. The last one that I pulled the birth sac off and squeaked up and got her rubbed up so she's squeaking and breathing, was this little puppy that looked like Winnie did. And I said, I don't know what I'm going to call you, honey, but I'm going to keep you, and we two will go everywhere together. And I bottle fed that little puppy next to my neck at night. The other puppies I kept in a cage box in the spare closet and found them all good homes. But WeeTwo was what I named her. And for 13 years, WeeTwo went everywhere together. And she was the most intuitive savior, the most wonderful dog, the most wonderful soul I had ever known. Unconditional love and just absolutely, people would say, how did you train her to do that? I never trained that dog to do anything. We were sitting at the kitchen table one night and I was eating a steak that I grilled. Remember, I lived alone at the time. And she looked up at me and she was begging. And I said, you ain't getting any of my steak, honey, unless you bring your dish and drop it here. And she looked up and she looked up and she looked up like she was really trying to figure out what the universe meant. And she ran away. I'm like, ha, 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 ha. And she came in and dropped her dish in front of me. I'm like, oh, I guess you get some of my steak. And we were best friends for 13 years. During that period of time, Melissa and I met and got married and then had children. And little Charles is, WeeTwo was still around when he was a little baby, and he remembers her. She was a wonderful dog. Now, I have a lot of assets, but a few years ago, I made some economic dumb decisions, and I ended up pretty darn cash poor. And WeeTwo had a tumor on her leg. And I rounded up 5,300, 5,500, somewhere in that range. And I paid a vet to remove the tumor. And he kind of butchered the surgery and left her with a half cut open tumor. And now I needed a full leg amputation to save her life. And that was $9,000 I no longer had. And it was now. It wasn't something like, oh yeah, I'll sell this property and do this and do that. It was now. And I reached out to everywhere and nah. And WeeTwo had to go away. Weeks later, I had plenty of cash, but I had made mistakes economically. People do that. And so when it came time to look at the world of crypto and what I could do, I decided to create a self-perpetuating fund, not just manipulate people's greed in the crypto world, but reward them and be a solid, unruggable, long-term project. That residuals will feed our 501c3. And the 501c3's mandate is by the end of the year to get to doing 1,000 or a surgery per day. And that will put 365 families out of a place where they have to choose between unconditional love given to us by God and money. I'll take care of the money part. Team WeeTwo will create taking care of the money part. And meanwhile, when I say I'm manipulating people's greed, greed's good. Gets you up in the morning, makes you want to do things. So I'm going to deliver on a non-rug pullable project. Nobody's yanking the rug out from underneath you. If you buy $500 worth, you can pull 500 out or more. And every time you do a transaction, a little residuals go to everybody. A little residuals go to building our liquidity pool and making Team WeeTwo stronger and stronger. And a bit of residuals go over to the 501c3's wallet. And right now, we have $74,000 of residuals in the WeeTwo charity wallet. That's above its balance. They can never, the 501c3 can't touch the balance. They can only live on the residuals. But we're approaching $80,000 worth of surgeries that we can do. Now, my wife is, as charity liaison, has been reaching out to a lot of organizations, and we have 6 candidates on the table now. And in the coming days, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but in the coming days, we're going to have national press on our first surgery and our second and our third and our fourth, day after day. Now, soon after that, we're not going to make a big show of it, because boastfully do not, okay? Your deeds, don't be boastful. Your prayers, don't be boastful. We have to, as a business, make a kind of a big media circus of the first couple, but I relegated that's for the team. But after that, you'll have to go to our website and just look at how many surgeries we're doing a week, with the dog's name and the testimonial direct from the family, but moreover, with all doxing and all straight up sincerity, every vet listed. So if you really wanted to, you could contact that vet and say, did you do this? Is that real? Yeah, they paid us directly, because we don't pay out to anyone else. We pay vets directly. Now, Dr. Stan and Howard can tell you a lot more of the depths of the company and the things that are going to take us public. When I say that, I'll be real simple and blunt. Just so you know, we have 2 books that run WeeTwo. One is WeeTwo Inc. The other is the 501c3. We can't tell the name of that yet, but in a few days, the 501c3 will be announced of what its name is. It's sitting there as a book. We're setting up the banking structure and getting everything proper for her. One step at a time, everything legitimate, solid office, solid crew, everyone, you know who we are, you know where we live. We're not rug pulling you. We're building a multinational crypto project with a purpose that's going to create a self-perpetuating fund that all over the world. We're going to save fuzzy friends. I know, yes, one of the first surgeries, it very possibly is a ferret, but a ferret's God's creatures too. It's not just about cats and dogs.
Awesome. Wow. Wow.
Dr. Stan, take over for me.
Dale, man. Wow, man. That was heart touching, man. I appreciate you sharing that. And wow. And see, folks, you see how I always say to people, within your pain is hidden power. And that power can be used to profit others and create profits. And that's what he's done with that great pain in his life. He said, I want to help save others that not to go through that. So anyway, I don't want time to get away. Howard, AKA Don Crypto, I want you, this guy is a crypto expert. And when I was, and he was part of the company that I built to 1.5 million, by the way. Then he reached back out to me years later and said, hey, I got something going on. I said, dude, I don't join companies, man. I have to be trained and speak. And he said, no, I want you to train and speak. And so anyway, but then I said, hey, look, we have something here. And so he got on the phone with Dale. He said, I got some hard questions. I said, I'm gonna put you on the phone with him. And here's what I like, another thing I love about Dale. He said, man, ask me the hardest question. Matter of fact, every Monday night when he does his meeting, he says, after he's introduced, ask me the hardest questions you can ask me. I've nothing to hide. And if I'll give you the right answer. So Howard, I'll let him tell the story, but Howard, share a little bit about what's happened for you, your mom, and what happened with that meeting when you started asking all these hard questions. But Howard Powell, this guy's a gentle giant, man, and he's a techie. And I'm the big picture guy, and he's the detail guy. So I got everybody ready to go. They're like, "Come on, I'm ready to go." And I'm like, "Howard, show them what to do."
Thank you, Dr. Stan. I appreciate it. That's an awesome story. I be telling the story like I was there, so I can feel all the people in the comments, in the chats that feel that story with you. And that's why I love this project. When I got on, first thing first, I reached out to Dr. Stan. Dr. Stan said, hey, you got to do this. And, a lot of people tell you do a lot of stuff, but when Dr. Stan do something, you better do something. Even if you don't go in with a whole lot, go in with a little. So I checked myself, and Dr. Stan said, put some money into this. I put $12 in there. Like, all right, Dr. Stan, I put $12. I seen my $12 in a matter of 2 hours. Well, he inboxed me. He said, hey, did you put some money in there? I was like, yeah, I put some money in there. And I hurried up and put another $100 in there because I seen my $12 had grown to $14 in a matter of like an hour. So I threw the $100 in there. Got on the phone with Dr. Stan. The next day, I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, my $100 was $171. And so I said, what, 70% overnight? This is crazy. So I got on the phone with Dr. Stan. I said, well, what else we got to do? And he said, you know what, I'm gonna get you on the phone. Well, I went through the process, and I know that it was a little harder for me. So I said, I know I can simplify this process, but what do we have to do? He said, I'm gonna get you on the phone with Dale. And I talked to Dale, and he told me the whole story. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. I said, many people that love pets, as many people that love to take care of their animals, and now we can make money and help these animals. This is awesome. So I'm all about it. We only have 900. We only had 850 holders, and that was the 24th of February. And so he said we just have to get to 25 holders so we can get listed on CoinMarketCap. And once we get listed on CoinMarketCap, then these numbers can explode. So I just begin to tell everybody, along with Dr. Stan, that we need to get this WeeTwo token, not just to make the money, but as Dale said, greed is good, right? So I didn't think about it like that, but we can make money and help the animals and people who can't afford these surgeries. So long story short, I put more money in, but my $100 that I put on the 23rd is now worth $467. All right, so that is a 467% growth in a matter of 9 days. All right, so people got greater stories than that, but some people got great stories. So my job was,
Howard,
yes,
if you wanted to, sir, how much of that 400 could you take out?
all of it. I can take all of it. Absolutely all of it. Now, that I did add some more money, and I did play with that to make sure I could take it out, right? Because a lot of people say, hey, you can take your money out, and then when you go to take your money out, you can't take your money out, right? So I lost a lot of money in different platforms like that, and that's why I love this crypto, because it's not a platform. It's just simply buying a cryptocurrency, holding it, or trading and selling it, buying and selling it, right? So it's not a platform. So our job is to try to make it easier for people who are not in the crypto space to get in the crypto space. So we're on this auto BTC call. So I know a lot of people already have Bitcoin and everything. So this guys is gonna make it a lot easier for you guys. So the coin has grown. Right now, I think the coin is about to drop a zero because we're really, 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 really close. Most people, if you already have a crypto wallet, that's good. If you don't, I suggest that you download a trust wallet. That way you can get a crypto wallet, because the first thing about getting cryptocurrency is having a crypto wallet. So once you obtain your crypto wallet, you want to buy some BNB coins. All right, so if you have Bitcoin, then you can exchange your Bitcoins for BNB. If you don't have any, then you need to find an exchange where you can buy your cryptocurrency. Now you can buy your cryptocurrency inside Cash App. You can buy your cryptocurrency at Coinbase. The person that invited you, they may have some cryptocurrency that they can sell you. So those are all mediums of buying cryptocurrency, and that is the main thing. All right. If you have a computer, you're going to need to use MetaMask. And so I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you how to buy BNB BEP20. Yes, that is correct. BNB BEP20 smart chain. All right, so I'm going to share my screen.
Howard, before you start that,
Mhm.
I do have another call coming up in about 7 minutes. So I want to just, I want to part out for a little bit. And I want to thank everybody for the opportunity to tell you the story about WeeTwo and let you know where we're headed. Dr. Stan knows the big picture, where we're headed. We are about to approach our first 1,000X. And people ask me, is it too late to get in? We're going to a penny in the next 12 to 24 months. It's not too late, because this is where it starts.
That's right. That's right.
This is where the real zeros are coming from. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. It's been an honor to speak with you. And
Dale, let's see if one or two people have a question. I think somebody did before you leave. Just check.
yes, sir.
One of you leaders have a question, or one of you folks have a question before
Anyone.
Dale has to leave. You should be able to.
Go ahead, Charles.
Raised. Charles Parr, and then Beverly.
Yeah,
Beverly.
What's happening? Hey, Dr. Stan, how you doing, man?
Champ. All righty.
What's going on, man? I'm excited about what I heard. Is there any recommendations of how much we should come in at?
No, sir.
Okay, no.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I do have one recommendation. Okay, this is my opinion, but never risk more
Then you can afford to lose.
than you can afford to lose. Now,
Absolutely.
we're a solid project. Okay. I'm not concerned about WeeTwo, but as a general philosophy, if you're going to gamble on buying this truck over here and reselling it, if you're going to buy Ford or Boeing or Facebook stock, if you're going to buy gold, if you're going to buy antiques, it doesn't matter. Never risk more than you can afford to go, okay. And that's the only advice I can give you.
Wow. Awesome. Beverly, I think your hand was up next, and then we got Daniel after that. Beverly Richardson.
I don't have a question. Just Daniel.
Okay, Daniel, but yeah, let's get Beverly. Okay, so let's get Beverly first. Beverly, your hand is raised. Was that by mistake? Perhaps. All right, by the way.
Let's go back to Daniel. Beverly's back.
Yeah, Beverly's back. Hey, Beverly. Let me hit. I guess I'm co-host. I could help her. I hit unmute. You should be able to unmute now, Beverly. Okay. Well, okay. Well, let's see if somebody else has a quick question. Again, if you got a quick question, we want.
Now.
Oh, there he is. Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. I've been trying to unmute for the longest. Hi, how was everyone?
Excellent.
Good, Beverly.
I wanted to get a clear understanding of when you talk about the zero drop.
Okay, this is going to be a simple 10-finger math issue. When a price is a penny, there's a zero. When that zero is lost, it's a dime. So that's a 10x move up. So when you lose another zero, you're up to $1. So now where we are down here with 7 zeros and a 9 something, when we lose a zero, it'll be 6 zeros and a 1 or a 10 jump up. Now, when it gets to those 6 zeros and 9, you will be 10x up. So let's say we're sitting down here and you get in at 7 zeros and a 9. and we lose 3 zeros, so we're now at 4 zeros and a 9, you will have 1,000x return on your money. That's what we're talking about when we talk about losing a 0. We started off with 9 zeros and a 1 is where I liquidified every token in the public float, all of them. So at that point, when we lost a 0, we were 10x over, the next 0, 100x from where we started. And right now we're fighting to be 1,000 times more than where we started, or more or less, if somebody put in $1,000 day one, they'd be worth $1 million now.
Come on.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
hey, real quick,
You heard
Beverly.
it.
Yeah,
You heard
Beverly,
it.
but Beverly, real quick, tell Dale your story. Just make it very, very brief. But
Oh.
this lady went on a limb and took a loan out because
Well,
other people's money. He doesn't recommend that, but anyway, go ahead.
Well, I always look at how much I can afford to pay monthly. So I went out and got a loan, and I put $2,400 in on a loan. And I can tell you where the loan has gotten me over $8 grand.
How long? How long?
Oh, it hasn't been 7 days.
Come on now.
Come on now. Okay, anybody else with a quick question for Dale, but he's got to go. One
Daniel,
more.
Daniel, did you have a question? I got like 2 minutes left.
Okay, Daniel.
No, I hit it by mistake. I didn't have a question.
Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Anybody else? Going once?
Yeah, hey, Dr. Baker,
Hey,
this Curtis,
yes,
how
sir,
you doing?
champ.
So Dr. Schweinberger, this call has 100 people maxed on it. This is my 2 p.m. call that I host. So I want to know, I know all these people gonna call me afterwards and say, when can you get him back on? I'm telling you now, so I'm gonna need to talk to you after this call. Don't answer now because you're gonna get yourself in trouble. So
I was about to point my finger and say my standard answer. If I am not scheduled for anything when you need me, if I'm open, my schedule is open, when you need me, I'm there. But believe me, those little slots of time are filling up quick. But I am there for the community. I am always open, and I am as responsive as I can be until I get more staff. We only have 6 people on full-time staff here at the office with 2 executives remote. That is not enough to keep up with what we're about to do. So trust me, I have a lot of work ahead of me, but I am always responsive. Dr. Stan, you can share contact information and even my personal information with those who need to know.
Okay.
all right, thank you.
Thank
you.
Junior
WeeTwo?
partner, JK, is that, he got a quick question, JK, partner?
Yes, sir. Thank you. And thank you for sharing. I realize the doctor has only a few minutes left. My question is, can this be done in Africa?
It's global. We're global. We're anywhere. If you've got internet and it's not absolutely verboten from your country to trade in crypto. If you can trade in crypto where you're at, you can do it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All righty.
And
okay, Dale,
please
hold on.
listen,
one more. Who's
JK,
that last person? Okay,
JK,
go ahead, sir.
JK, one other thing is whatever country in Africa you are involved in, if you will work with the executive teams, we can probably plan when we'll have an outreach in your community to get vets involved in your country.
Then that red thing came up right there.
All righty.
Wow.
Okay.
Absolutely. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Well, let me in.
Tamara, is that you?
No, this is Angela. I just had a quick question of how can we obtain the replay?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. I'd like to watch this as well. Dr. Stan, you gonna send me a copy?
You know it, my man.
We'll
Okay.
get you a
Then
copy.
Thank you. You can
after
take off.
Dr.
Hey,
Stan,
but before Dell takes off, let me just say this. We want to create, my wife, my ABCD, my adorable brown caramel delight. We say if it's not win-win-win, we're not in. But whenever it's win-win-win, we're all the way in. And God has enlightened Dell to create something that's such a win-win-win. So here's the deal. We need to get 2,500 holders so that we could be listed on, he could be listed on CoinMarketCap and all these other places. So he wants to say, look, if you get these appreciating assets, so we need 2,500. And I woke up in prayer the other day. I said, the Lord gave me the idea. Let's have 2,500 holders by the 25th of this month, and we can see a potential 25-time increase. So we need each and every one of you that want your money to grow. We need you to go ahead and get part of it. And then you help us with our need to get to the 2,500. By the way, if you've got radio, interview, television, you connect with us, we'll get that magazine, whatever. We want to spread this thing out because this for sure is the people's crypto that's going to empower the average person to create above average income and below average time, even if you have below average skill. This levels the playing field. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, Spanish, Oriental, male, female, educated, just got out of jail, been in the penitentiary most of your life. It doesn't matter. This is hiring something to do for you. So thank you, Dale. We appreciate you, man.
Thank you, Dr. Stan. And again, thank you, everyone. Team WeeTwo. Let's go save some fuzzy friends.
Thank you so
Hey,
much, Doc. Thank you so much, Dale. This is
Thank you,
Trina.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'll talk to you
Okay,
all
thanks,
again
Dale.
soon, I hope.
Okay. All right. So
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
we can
you.
have just a few more
Thank you,
moments.
guys.
Hey, thank you, Howard. If you got a moment just to share something. So the get started, he's got a getting started video. Did you put it in the chat there, Dale? Howard.
Oh, you know what? I didn't put my get started video
Okay.
in the chat.
All righty. And so while he's doing that, again, let me just say, I'm right now running a 5-day financial breakthrough challenge. And I would desire, because again, I want to bless people. So I came up with this strategy. I'm going to empower, again, people to get this now, employ their money to work for them, and get this, to get started with as little as $50, and over a 5-day period, if their $50 doesn't get at least a 50% increase, which means that 50 becomes 75. If it doesn't do that, I will give them their money back, but not just that, I'm doubling their money back. It's called risk reversal, because what I've seen, and I know so many people are so skeptical. Here's the thing though, I got 14 different income streams. So I know many of you like me are busy and this won't compete with anything. I'm telling you. And that's why we even have this here, my friend. And so special thanks to Brian and the other leaders here. I mean, just incredible, the spirit of the leadership here and the spirit that he has. So 1 + 1 = 2, but 1 and 1 is 11. That's the power of collaboration. So not just cooperation, 1 and 1, 2. No, collaboration, 1 and 1, 11. That's what we seek to do. And by the way, Dale's life was really enhanced and transformed by my 21-day breakthrough challenge. And so we're negotiating also with the company that everybody that's part of WeeTwo will doing a licensing deal where they can get opportunity to take the 21-day breakthrough challenge. And by the way, Brian, he's going to be on when I do the how to build a big team fast. He called me while I was doing that, and I told him, he said, man, why didn't you invite me on that? I said, well, I'm doing it next Tuesday. He said, I'll be there. So, all righty. Okay, so Howard, did you put that in there? Did you find that yet?
Yep, I put it in there.
Okay, and so we wanted to come, we don't want to keep everybody too long.
So what I can do is I can really just show them how to buy. I'm just going to show you, if you have I'll show you how to do it on your I'm going to show you how to do it on your computer real quick. So if you have MetaMask on your computer, I'll show you how to buy WeeTwo on your computer real quick, and then I'll show you how to buy it on your cell phone real quick. I can do that in 7 minutes, I promise. So just stick around. I'll show you how to buy it. If you want my link that I share from my YouTube page, it will have all the how to buy them on there as well. I just have to open up a few videos. So about a half hour after the meeting, I'll open up the other videos so that you guys can view the individual walkthrough steps. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. All right, so go to Google Chrome. All right, so on Chrome, you want to go to WeeTwo.live. That's the website, WeeTwo.live. And if you go to WeeTwo.live, if you have MetaMask, all right, you want to make sure you have MetaMask on your Chrome browser. So you click on Buy WeeTwo, and it will take you to PancakeSwap. On PancakeSwap, you're going to have to connect your wallet. So you're just simply going to connect wallet. You're going to select MetaMask. All right? And then after you connect your wallet, you want to hit next. It's going to connect your wallet. Oh, my thing is in the way. Here you go. Connect. Now your wallet will be connected. So you have to have BNB in your wallet. You have to have BNB. All right. So you'll see swap. Your BNB balance will come up into your account balance. You'll see WeeTwo down here. You simply hit max. And then you're going to hit swap. You're going to confirm swap. It's going to bring you to MetaMask. And then you're going to have to confirm the payment. Click on confirm, and your transaction is submitted. All right. And now you can add the coin to your MetaMask. So you just hit add to MetaMask. It's going to add the token to your wallet, bring you back. And then we say close. Now you will see your WeeTwo balance has, you would have bought 664 billion. Hold on, no, 664,975,000 WeeTwo tokens. All right, and so that was with $50 in my wallet. So that's how you buy on PancakeSwap. All right, and in order to see that, how much money it is and how your money grows, you can just go back to WeeTwo Live. There's a button here that says Tools. This second app is PooCoin. So you click on PooCoin. When you come to PooCoin, again, it's going to connect to your MetaMask wallet. So you're next, and then connect. And now you're connected through PooCoin, and you will see your balance at the top. All right. So where it says balance 664,975,000. You'll see I actually already 374 WeeTwos, and my balance is $64.18. All right, so that's how you would see your balance and how you buy WeeTwos. It's that simple. You don't have to do anything else at all. If you click on your MetaMask and open up your MetaMask, you will see your balance and your tokens on there as well. So not let me take up any time. I'm just going to. So is there any questions real quick on how to buy? Oh, I'm sorry, right here. If you click on assets, you'll see your WeeTwo tokens, and you'll see that your BNB balance has changed. All right, and so that's how you buy on MetaMask. Is there any questions?
Yes, is this gonna be recorded?
It is recorded. Absolutely.
I got lost.
No, it is recorded. It is for sure.
Yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, I think that let me share my screen for just a minute. I just got an idea. I want to show them how to do a withdrawal. Okay.
There you go.
Because we have a little video on this, but again, the key to me was because again, all these millions that got locked up in different places, like numbers don't impress me anymore. Now sometimes we had a little drop, and oh my God, yeah, we had a little drop, so it went under 100,000. But anyway, it's okay. That's okay. This is my 51st day. By the way, my goal, I told my wife, I'm gonna do 30,000 or more in 30 days or less. And 2 days ago, we had a $32,000 day with my money making money, with me doing other things. Yesterday was a $19,000 day. So it's just incredible. So those you, and again, I want to show you how to do a withdrawal. So it's something called PooCoin, and all this can be got. You always go from the regular website to make it simple for y'all to see this. You click on tools, and you see here in the middle, it says PooCoin. So I already have that open. And so now, let me just show you this. To do this, you trade if you want to do a withdrawal. Now, when you come down to do a withdrawal, it needs to go from WeeTwo to Binance. So I got to hit this little button to switch to make sure WeeTwo's up front, comes to Binance. So let's just take out 2 BNB. Let's see here. I don't know if I may be stealing millions from myself in the future here by doing this, but how about, let me put in, okay. Yeah, let's do that. I'll make, is it okay if I sacrifice my future for y'all. That I really wanted to keep that in there, but for you all. So now all you're going to do is once you have that down, you come down here and it says swap. Okay. Now when it's swapping, this MetaMask pops up. Again, it's a little different on the phone. This is on the computer, but same exact thing, but it just as far as it'll be Trust Wallet on your phone, on the computer. Okay, you scroll down here. I hit confirm. All righty. So while it's working to do that, and by the way, Howard, he's got several videos. We're coming up with WeeTwo Academy, where we have a bunch of videos. It's going to be just one short little step by step. And for some, okay, it's taking a while for it to come. Bam, you see that? It hit already. Now, and Howard's an expert at teaching you how to take it from here and to liquefy it. I like to use an exchange, turn it into Bitcoin, from Bitcoin, send it to my Cash App, from Cash App, put on my, sell it, and then bam, it's on my card. I'm able to send it out, I'm able to spend, so forth. So I just wanted you to see that. So that's all we have. If one of you leaders have a quick question, if not, we're going to close out. But again, I want to invite every last one of you to the 5-day financial breakthrough challenge, my friend, that I believe could change people's lives. So 9 a.m. Central, 9 p.m. Central, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. And so we're doing that. We started Tuesday, going all the way through Saturday, and we may even do a bonus day, we'll see. But anyway, share the news with other folks. I could send you a graphic if you'd like. My number personally is, you can text me at 717-275-3508. Again, 717-275-3508. That's Dr. Stan Harris, known as Dr. Breakthrough. Okay, Kimberly, child of God. Well, you my sister then.
Hello.
Hey.
Yes, I'm calling from Jamaica.
Jamaica, man.
Yeah, man.
What's your question?
Is there a minimum?
No, you heard Howard said he started with $12. So as long as you, okay. Now, if you go to one of these different, there's a certain amount, but if you have the B&B, then yes, there's no, I tell people, hey, start with $50, you know what I mean? But you just know this, the more that you start with, the more that it goes. My 15-year-old son, like I said, I purchased for him for his birthday, and his account's already at $598, and it's only been 10 days now. And so anyway, so yeah, whatever. So no minimum, okay? And again, as Dell said, he's not lying. If you start with $50 and whatever, your money's all messed up and you got an emergency, you need the 50, whatever is in there, 50 back, or by that time it's probably 55 or 60. You can go in there like I just did, do a withdrawal and just do max and pull every penny out. I wouldn't recommend that, but you could do that. Okay, who else? Does that answer your question?
Okay. Yes, okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Who's next?
Dr. Stan, what's your number? Because they said they couldn't. Can you say your number again?
The number is 717 area code 275-3508. 717-275-3508. And already, best to text. Okay.
I opened my videos up on my YouTube too. So I shared the YouTube channel. So it's a walkthrough on how to download your wallet, how to use MetaMask, how to use Trust Wallet, how to import your 12 words if you already have a wallet. So if you click on the link on there on my YouTube channel, you can go right to the YouTube channel and view all those walkthrough videos. All right. And all those steps are there to help you. All right. And then I'll put my phone number in the chat as well. And if you already have Bitcoin and you're having trouble getting BNB, you can just shoot me a text and I can help you exchange your Bitcoin for BNB.
Okay, awesome. All righty. So while he's doing that, there's another question. Let me show you this post that got me in trouble that I put up today. I got so many messages. I'm like, I'm gonna have to hire somebody just to take care of that. But anyway, what question do you have, sir? I see a hand up.
I had a question.
Okay.
I was concerned about the B&B. I don't know how you do that.
He's got a video teaching you, there's several ways. And the least expensive way is to use your Cash App, turn it into buy Bitcoin, take Bitcoin, send it to what's called Cool Coin. and he has a video showing you how to take it from KuCoin and to turn it into BNB. Okay, so but we've got different ways and so forth, and so we're going to be supporting folks that need it. I don't know if you can see my. Oh, that's the wrong. I got to stop sharing there. But on Facebook, I got a group called Breakthrough with WeeTwo. So that's where we answer a lot of questions and help people and so forth. So just so you can see that Breakthrough with WeeTwo.
Okay.
And that's a group. And then we also, there's a chat messenger where we have that messenger as well. And so Howard is our go-to guy. And so, but anyway, but check out that the channel that he has. But that's a great question. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Lester, Senior, sir. Your hand's raised
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, can you use another wallet besides MegaMask?
Howard, that's a question for Howard.
You can, as long as you have a D-app browser, which is decentralized application browser, then you can get to PancakeSwap and connect your wallet. As long as you can get on the smart chain, then you can use any wallet that you have. So if you have a wallet that has the D-app browser and you can get in there, like Trust Wallet, you can't use Token Pocket because it doesn't connect except for the Polygon network. So our recommendations would be the Trust Wallet or the MetaMask. If you already have a wallet, then you have what they call the seed phrases. So you can either I would suggest downloading the Trust Wallet on your phone and then just use your seed phrases inside your Trust Wallet to buy them through PancakeSwap. You can use another wallet, but in order to help people and everybody be on the same page, and duplication breeds success. So if you use those two wallets, you'll be great.
Okay, does that answer your question, sir? Okay, T.
Yes, it did.
Okay,
Dr.
thank you.
Dr. Stan, hey. So one question was when you did the swap, you changed the slippage. So tell us a little bit about that, because I know it's set at 0.5 and there were a few people that wanted to pull out or trade. And so they weren't able to, it wasn't working. So the slippage, I noticed you changed it from 0.5 to 20.
Well, Howard, he's more of the techie guy for that.
Okay.
You changed, you mean when he withdrew it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so there's a difference. So the 0.5 is when you buy it, and then the 20 was when you withdrew it. So that was the difference. So he didn't.
Okay.
He didn't have to. Yeah.
Yeah. See, Trina, I didn't even know that.
I didn't really pick it up either, but that's the difference, because I know that you didn't go in and change anything. So when you had swap, I was actually going to get my YouTube video, but you put it up to the 20% because there's always going to be a fee. Now, one thing about fees, everybody in crypto already knows there's always a fee. But for those of you who aren't familiar with crypto, you just got to remember, if you went to Canada and you had to get their money, there's going to be a fee. When you come back to the United States, they're going to charge you another fee to change it back from Canadian to American money. And that's exactly how it works with cryptocurrency. So anytime you're exchanging a crypto for cash or crypto for crypto, there's always going to be a fee. All right.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, somebody asked me a question about the challenge. How much is it? Well, a 21-day breakthrough challenge, that's different. This is a free, you see, free 5-day challenge, okay? Free. So help me to spread the word and get people on this. By the way, what I'm doing is I'm teaching on powerful financial principles, and then I close out by telling them about this new way where they can hire their money to work for them. See, if you don't know how money works, all you could ever do is work for money. Once you learn how money works, you could put money to work for you, because money is a terrible master, but a great servant. And so listen, again, I do want to emphasize, this is not network marketing. So it's not, so we don't have to, people keep asking me, what's your link? There's no link. You go to the company site. There's no link. When I talk to somebody, they sign up, it blesses everybody. Okay. So it's so good. I just can't keep it to myself. Okay.
That's right.
But take a picture of that and send that around. Or if you text me, I can text you a copy of that and put that up if you don't mind. But you just go to the group. There's a group at the bottom. You see it's and we go there at a certain time. And then when I go live, you can see the video, and Howard's helping me be more technically savvy and all that kind of stuff. Henry, wait, real quick. Henry, you got a question. And let me ask you this, Howard, as soon as this is done, do you want to do a quick little 10-minute session where you actually sign somebody up, walk them through real quick where they can go on your Zoom link for those who are available?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so we'll be getting that together, put in the chat. So as soon as we end this, somebody that's ready to sign up now, we'll just take like 1 or 2, but he'll walk you through it. And if you want to be a fly on the wall and watch that, that's fine too. Okay, real quick, Henry and Connie. I don't want to keep people too long. Henry and Connie. Henry first. Well, Connie first, lady first.
No, I was just raising my hand.
She was like, hello, I'm ready.
Right. I already have put the 1. I didn't see a response. So I'm like, let me put my hand up here.
Oh, okay.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm
Okay.
ready.
Okay, let me, who else is ready out there? Come on, who else is ready? Talk to me up in here.
I'm
Who's
ready.
Who's ready to hire their money to work for them while you're busy
I'm
working,
ready.
generating other crypto? Who's
No
ready?
doubt.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, this
ready.
morning.
Okay.
Everybody, hold on, I'm getting my link
Hey,
so y'all can join the chat.
First.
Yes.
Hey, Howard,
100%.
hold on one second,
Yes.
guys. Howard, are you there?
Yes.
Howard. So we don't have to leave. For those who want to see one, we had already picked out 1 or 2 people who were ready to start.
Oh,
So you don't have to leave my Zoom. We can do it right here.
Awesome.
You know,
now do we want to stop the recording so it's
I'll
not
stop
too
the
long?
recording. Yeah, I'll stop the recording now.
And
And
then if you do another
yeah.
one if you wanted to, but that's stop
Right.
that so it's not too long.
I got. So I'm gonna stop this recording now. And then when we actually get to one for Howard to do it, we'll do another one so that'll be much